How's everybody doing this evening? I'm making this video strictly for TIs this evening. I just wanted to post some of my evidence about one of my handlers, actually a couple of my handlers. First off, I've been a TI for almost 16 years now, but the past almost 2 years has been two people that, well, more than two people, but two people that I recognize specifically, and I have evidence to attest to this. Now, first I'm going to show you a picture here. This guy's name is Jeff Beckman, and if you look on my laptop here, this was in our apartment that we were illegally evicted from. I hadn't spoken to this guy for almost 20 years, and all of a sudden he contacts me out of nowhere and decides to come up to Montana from Texas to visit. Now, like I said, this is the apartment that we were illegally evicted from, and we are still homeless because of it. I let this guy stay with us for one night, and he is still using electronic harassment on us. Okay, and now I'm going to show you some evidence I have. Okay, first, if you look on here on my old phone that I had back then, he actually came up to visit, like I said, and on his Facebook profile he said he was going to Canada because he did not want anybody to know he was coming up here. If you look closely, it says, "When the hammer falls," and then he says, "Gonna regroup. Funny part is, on my way out of town, I had a free place to stay right past Manhattan, incognito." I lived in Manhattan, Montana at this time. That's where this apartment was. And you see this TV, entertainment center, all the things in this apartment were stolen from us illegally. Okay? And now I'm going to show you.
And they were bad, so.
I'm going to show you
say bye.
just another example here. Okay. So he's using technology on me right this very second.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you look at this text, let's see, where is it? Right here. It says, "Is this Keith? I already deleted your number because you're a schizophrenic psycho." Okay. Jeff Beckman is actually, he grew up with the guy that I knew that started this stuff on me back in Texas almost 16 years ago. They are both methamphetamine users, they are both sex offenders and sexual predators, and they are both affiliated with, say, Mexican Mafia types and Aryan Brotherhood types, which I despise both, so I'm not affiliated with either one. I have been affiliated with certain things in my past that I won't bring up, but the things that I were affiliated with were the far right wing. Nothing like the people that that they're affiliated with. And I also wanted to mention, where Jeff says that he had a free place to stay past Manhattan. Jackson Hudson of Green RX, he is a caregiver in this area. I actually tried medical marijuana for about a year and a half. I had a card for 2 years, something like that, and it didn't work for me. And so I got put back on my pain medication, which has been since taken away, and the doctor refused to see me, but that's another story. That guy is also using electronic harassment on me, which is funny. They're both reporting me for schizophrenia, but they're using electronics on me. And apparently they thought I was just a dumbass, that I didn't know anything about it. But the fact is that I used to have schematics to build the shit from the 50s with an old pirated radio station, so I could be fucking with their heads too right now if I could find the right equipment. So the free place to stay was Jackson Hudson. He lives in Gallatin Gateway, and I could go out there right now, but he has video cameras, and I'm sure he'll have the cops, because the cops in Manhattan were in on it too. I explained to one of the cops in Manhattan, and he said I should go get checked out for schizophrenia. So, also Jackson Hudson has an attorney who's very powerful in this state and is trying to legalize marijuana for the state of Montana. So for me to go out there would be a big risk. But believe me, I'm gonna have my revenge. Next thing I want to show you is this. Let's see, let me get on my laptop here.
Please.
Hold on, son. Okay, because of electronic frequencies, I want you to look at that. See, that is my left ankle and foot. I am having extreme swelling. I've always had extreme swelling in, say, my knees. But since this stuff has started the past 2 years to progress, this is the kind of stuff that happens to me. Let's find another picture here. It's kind of hard to see through the video camera here, but if you look right here, there's a huge hump. It probably comes up in my foot about 3/4 of an inch to an inch, and my whole foot is just completely swollen. And like for me to put my tennis shoes on is almost impossible. I have to loosen them up really well. Let's see here. Here's a better photo that you can kind of tell. There you go. See the hump right there. That just shows you what low frequencies and electronic harassment can do. I've also got a couple of other photos here. And this is kind of disgusting, but it's a part of being a TI. This is a urine. This is my urine on top of snow. And if you look right here and right here, it looks dark orangish red. And that is because I'm urinating blood. I've since started taking baking soda here, because baking soda helps rid your bodies of toxins and radiation, i.e. microwave radiation, and it has helped a little bit, but it hasn't taken it away completely. And then I have another picture here, and this is just from I believe it was like 6 days ago. This is blood on the snow. This blood came out of my stomach and my lungs. I was cleaning out my truck at the storage facility that I use, and I had a coughing fit, and I had phlegm come out of my lungs and my chest, and then also I started, getting that regurgitation feeling from your stomach, and this blood came out of my lungs and my chest. Now, we all know that, a constant exposure to radiation can cause cancer. I've read up on lung cancer, and I'm pretty sure that I have a lot of symptoms of lung cancer now. I think that's all that I have to show you tonight. We actually do have a hotel again this week, thankfully. I've been saving my money and trying to spend it. Not spend it, I guess I should say. Pinch pennies and whatnot and do what I can. But the past couple of weeks, or I guess not last week, but the week before last, even Christmas, we had a hotel too. Because, obviously I got my son, I take care of him, even though we're homeless. That's another story too. But I spend a lot of money on that. I'm out there to expose the truth. The only reason that I'm doing it is for my son's life and for other TIs' lives. If it wasn't for him and other TIs, I would have already murdered all these motherfuckers. I've been shooting weapons since I was this guy's age right here. I could snap somebody's neck. I'm 6'1", I'm 350 pounds, and I'm ready and raring to go. But I guess that's not the way to work things out when you got people harassing you like this. Especially with technology that can be used in the future against, people you love, like this little guy right here. So, I want all you guys staying strong, keep up the good work, and collect evidence. And maybe some of you guys can contact me, because I'm definitely interested in starting a little something underground for these assholes too.
No,
I ain't scared of them. I know who they are, and some of you people know who yours are too. And if the cops don't help and the civil rights groups don't help, I know in the state that I live in, provocation is against the law. So, you guys have a great evening. I hope to talk to you soon. Goodbye. Good night.
And hey, I didn't get to say nothing.